Hello and welcome to my channel for news about reports for USA. Please follow and subscribe for more information. Let's begin. Turns out, some OutDaughtered fans are not exactly happy with Adam and Danielle Busby as they don't care for their treatment of their daughter Riley. In fact, fans are arguing that the TLC parents are setting their daughter up for failure if they don't change their perspective and start saying nice things about her. What exactly did Adam and Danielle Busby do that has fans so upset and protective regarding Riley? Keep reading for the details. Adam and Danielle Busby setting Riley up for failure? In promotion of Season 9, Adam and Danielle Busby uploaded a video on all of their social media platforms about a week ago. The video featured Adam and Danielle tasked with the challenge of describing their daughters in a single word. In the comments, fans agree that Adam and Danielle Busby failed the challenge as they didn't use a single word to describe anyone. It, however, was fun for fans to listen to the TLC couple talk about the personalities their girls developed. As reports for USA previously reported, Adam and Danielle did agree on a single word for Hazel, noting that she had a servant heart because she was always looking to help people. Unfortunately, there were parts of the video that were not well received by fans. Turns out, fans were not super happy with how Adam and Danielle Busby decided to describe Riley Busby. The TLC stars agreed that Riley was a bit of a wild card because they never really knew what version of her they were going to get from one day to the next. In the comments, fans ripped Adam and Danielle for not coming up with something nicer to say about Riley. One fan exclaimed in a comment liked over 60 times, "You never say anything nice about Riley." Another fan added, "And the mom, Danielle, always makes a face when talking about her. It's so obvious. That's because there is nothing nice about her, she's the sneaky whiny one of the five," a third fan chimed in. Some fans rushed to defend. Now, the comment caused a bit of a brawl among fans as not everyone thought Adam and Danielle said cruel things. Some fans noted they called Riley a wild card, which was hardly a mean thing to say. Other fans noted that despite what the OP said, her expressions did not change when talking about Riley. Do you agree that Adam and Danielle Busby of TLC's OutDaughtered often say negative things about Riley Busby? Do they say less nice things about her than her sisters? Are they going to cause their daughter to have self-esteem issues, or are fans being dramatic? Let us know your answers to these questions in the comments down below. And, keep coming back for more news on the Busby family. Title: Setting Riley Up for Failure? In the bustling town of League City, Texas, Adam and Danielle Busby juggled the daily chaos of life with their 6 energetic daughters. Amidst the whirlwind of school runs, playdates, and filming for their reality show, OutDaughtered, they faced challenges both ordinary and extraordinary. Yet, behind the scenes, a subtle tension brewed, one that threatened to disrupt the family's carefully curated harmony. Riley, the third-born quintuplet, possessed a fierce intelligence and an insatiable curiosity that often set her apart from her sisters. At 7 years old, she was already displaying a knack for problem-solving that both amazed and occasionally frustrated her parents. Adam and Danielle, ever the loving and supportive parents, encouraged each of their daughters to embrace their unique strengths. However, Riley's burgeoning independence seemed to stir a quiet unease within Danielle, who fretted over her daughter's relentless drive to excel. Riley, her eyes alight with a mix of mischief and determination, swung her legs back and forth. "Good, Daddy. I'm learning about space in science class. Did you know Saturn has rings made of ice?" Adam chuckled, ruffling her hair fondly. "You never cease to amaze me, kiddo. Keep soaking it all in." As the afternoon wore on, Adam noticed a subtle change in Riley's demeanor. She became quieter, lost in thought as she stared at the stars beginning to appear in the early evening sky. "Daddy," Riley finally spoke, her voice tinged with uncertainty. "Why does Mommy sometimes seem worried when I talk about what I want to do when I grow up?" Adam paused, his heart squeezing with a pang of empathy for his daughter's perceptiveness. Your mom loves you very much, Riley Bug. Sometimes, she worries because you have such big dreams, and she wants to make sure you're happy and safe. Riley frowned, her brow furrowing in confusion. But I want to make her proud. I want to be like you and Mommy and help people. Adam's heart swelled with pride at Riley's earnest desire. And you will, sweetheart. You already make us proud every single day. That night, as Danielle tucked Riley into bed, she couldn't shake the conversation she'd overheard earlier. Her daughter's determination both inspired and unsettled her in equal measure. Was she doing enough to guide Riley without inadvertently setting her up for failure? In the weeks that followed, Danielle found herself grappling with conflicting emotions. She wanted to nurture Riley's ambitions while shielding her from the harsh realities of disappointment. The pressures of raising quintuplets under the scrutiny of a reality TV lens only magnified her concerns. Every decision, every interaction with her daughters felt scrutinized, dissected by an audience hungry for drama and conflict. One rainy afternoon, as Danielle filmed a segment for the show, the tension between her protective instincts and Riley's independent spirit reached a breaking point. They were attempting a science experiment, a favorite pastime of Riley's, and Danielle's nerves were frayed as she watched her daughter meticulously set up the apparatus. "Okay, Mommy," Riley chirped, her eyes gleaming with excitement. "I'm going to mix these two chemicals and see what happens." Danielle's breath caught in her throat as memories of her own childhood experiments flooded back. She had been a risk-taker, a dreamer much like Riley. Yet, reality had tempered her aspirations over the years, instilling a cautiousness she now struggled to reconcile with her daughter's boundless enthusiasm. As Riley poured the chemicals together, a small explosion of foam erupted from the beaker, splattering the table and sending both mother and daughter jumping back in surprise. Danielle's instinct was to scold Riley for being reckless, for not following the instructions more carefully. But as she looked into her daughter's wide eyes, brimming with a mix of wonder and apology, she saw herself reflected back, a girl with dreams too big to contain. Later that evening, after the chaos of cleaning up had settled, Adam found Danielle sitting alone in the quiet of their bedroom. She stared out the window, her expression troubled and contemplative. "Danny?" Adam approached her cautiously, sensing the weight of her thoughts. "Are you okay?" Danielle turned to him, her eyes glistening with unshed tears. "Adam, am I setting Riley up for failure?" Adam sat beside her, taking her hand in his. "What do you mean?" "She's so determined, so driven," Danielle confessed, her voice barely above a whisper. "I worry that I'm not doing enough to protect her from disappointment. What if we're pushing her too hard?"